Okay, so one thing I just wanted to say, the video you are about to watch is going to be age restricted, so if you're not 18, click off the video. I say that in the video many times. And one thing I just wanted to touch on, this is me like reviewing the video and coming back to it. One thing I do want to say is this does not ruin Dragon Ball for me as a series. It didn't ruin my childhood, anything like that. I'll still watch Dragon Ball. I'll still watch Dragon Ball Super. I don't even watch the dub. I watch the sub. One thing I do think, some of the things that were said in this video by the voice actors were wrong. Some of it can be taken as jokes. Some of it was just like them messed around in the booth. And only one controversial thing that I really do think happened. Do I think anyone should lose their jobs? No. Even though I do say it in the video multiple times, I do not think anyone should lose their job. I think it should all be sorted out. I think everything should be said and done, and it should be good. Do I think people should get some time off? Maybe. Do I think there should be repercussions for some of the stuff that was said? Yes. But do I think people should just straight out lose their jobs and careers washed? No. Even though I did say that, I really don't think that anyone should lose their careers over these leaks or anything like this. And these leaks did happen like 10, 15 years ago. So I don't think anyone should really lose their job or anything like that, even though I did say that. So hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like the video, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and hope you guys enjoy. Okay. So let's just talk about amendment. Okay, so let's just talk for a minute. Let's just digress. Let's just run it back. I'm gonna give you a whole backstory and I'm gonna let you know everything that's going on. But first, before I do that, I just gotta say, if you are under the age of 18, you might want to click off this video. This video is for an age audience of 18 and up. This is gonna have a lot of profanity, a lot of provocative talk. So if you're not 18, click off this video because you're not gonna want to hear it. Well, you can't hear it. Well, you can if you stay on the video, but don't. If you're under 18, click off this video. This is a mature video, probably gonna get age restricted, all of that. It's not gonna get demonetized because there's all my videos are demonetized, don't have any monetization on them, but click off this video if you're not 18. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna give a little backstory for those who don't know. Some stuff went down in the anime community last night, well, this morning around 3 a.m. and some stuff went down, and I'm gonna give you a little backstory just so you're caught up and you understand, you can follow the story. So last night, 3 a.m., some stuff got leaked, and it was from the Funimation dub team. I don't watch dub anime, so I don't keep up with like that. But one thing I did watch is dub Dragon Ball, and in watching dub Dragon Ball, I was very disappointed when I heard that these leaks came out, because this is something that's going to really affect the anime community. This is going to affect a lot of stuff going on forward, you know what I mean? So let me say, 3 o'clock in the morning, some leaks got dropped about some of the stuff that some voice actors said from Funimation. I'm going to post all the clips and stuff in this video just so you can listen to them and give your thoughts on them and stuff. You're probably going to think the same thing I think. This stuff is wrong and they should all be fired. Some stuff got leaked. It was basically the whole Funimation cast for Dragon Ball. Just, they made like a whole porn. That's basically what it was, just like a porn. It was Chris Sabat. It was Sheen. It was the voice actor of Chi-Chi, the voice actor of Krillin, the voice actor of Satan, what's his name, like Chris Ranger, something like that. So they all just put all these clips together of them in the studio saying provocative stuff, cussing, some racial slurs, some pedo slurs, some incest stuff that came from Chi-Chi, which didn't really agree with. So I'm going to play those clips later on so you guys can hear them. It's pretty provocative. So again, if you're not 18, don't watch this video. So now for the backstory of why this is triggering a lot of people. So back, I don't know, I think it was last year or the year before that, 2017 or 2018. The voice actor for Broly, the one who did the Dragon Ball Broly movie and stuff like that, his name is Vic Mignogna. I don't want to butcher his name, but his first name is Vic. You can look him up. And he did the voice of Edward Elric in Full Metal Alchemist too for the Funimation cast. He did the dub for them. And he got fired, and like his whole career, like scorched, dragged through the mud. Like he's no longer on panels anymore. He got taken off of cons. He'll probably never voice act again. But he probably will after this. So he got fired from Funimation, and his career got washed because of a joke he made about the jelly bean, speaking about another girl at Funimation Studios. It was the joke, I think from what I heard, he ate a jelly bean and said, oh, this jelly bean was that girl, and he ate the jelly bean. Kind of harmless, nothing compared to what they did. So I grew up on Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? That was like one of the first animes that got me into anime, that and Naruto. And watching these clips, we're like, oh, okay. It makes me think about the voice actors in a whole different manner. I don't watch dub anime anymore, so I support the subcast. So the Funimation cast are like, but we still got people that watch a lot of dubbed anime and that are going to see this stuff and think differently. Like, I think this is like a huge effect on the whole franchise of Dragon Ball in general, because people are going to see this stuff and be like, oh, you're watching Dragon Ball. What happened when Chris Sabat and Sheen went up there and just destroyed all the characters? Because people who are fans of Dragon Ball and stuff like that watch this stuff and are going to be turned off and put off by this. And the series and the company Funimation is going to lose a lot of money for what just happened and how these leaks got. Everyone's getting fired. And I hope that the same thing that happened to Vic, where they tried to get him fired, like the girl he made the jelly bean joke about, reported him to HR, he got fired, everyone blew it up out of proportion, all these voice actors did that to get him fired. So I hope they get the same thing. They want to fire Vic when it was just an innocent joke and it didn't even have to be put out in the public like that for his whole career to get ruined. I hope the same thing happens to these voice actors, because this stuff was actually leaked and we have proof on them, unlike we do Vic. Everyone says, oh, Vic, sexual assault, he's sexually unconduct and stuff like that in the work office. Hope the same thing happens to them. I really hope that they get fired. I hope that we don't hear from these voice actors anymore. Like, if they want to wash someone's career, I hope their career just gets washed too. And this stuff is brutal. Like, you're going to hear it later on. Don't worry. I'm going to put all the links, and remember, age restricting, all that. So, that's what I think. Now to get into these clips. One thing you have to remember about these clips, I'm posting them just so you guys can hear it and all of that. Like, I don't want anyone to be like, oh, why are you posting stuff like this? Oh, that's inappropriate. No, this is for news purposes only. So these clips, they're going to be very, very provocative. One of them's like 4 minutes long. And then after the clips, we'll talk about the clips. So I'm going to just play them in order. You're not going to hear me talk or anything. I'm not going to react to them. I'm just going to play the clips so you guys can listen to them for yourself. One of them is 4 minutes, and I'll try to put like timestamps in the description after, from where the clips start to where they end, just so you don't have to watch all the clips and you just want to hear what I think about them. So there's going to be time codes in the description to where the clips start and end. And we're going to start off with this Chi-Chi clip that was like pretty incestual. It was Chi-Chi talking about Gohan. So I don't want to say enjoy, but here you go. Listen to him.
Go on. I was like, yes! I was just like, right there!
Yeah, I'm carrying a few extra pounds around myself. Not much time to work out. Keeping them happy is a full-time job. Especially that bitch on the right. God damn, you try to keep that bitch happy? It's impossible. I just give her food, I give her presents, I give her rings, I give her any... I'm sorry.
I do have one more request. It has to do with our training regime. Will you guys suck me off until I come all over your faces? Hey, look at those faggot-ass clothes. Faggot, fag, fucking fag. My son's a fag.
Well, I wouldn't keep anything from my fans. Not even this gorgeous cock.
Popo, come closer. I feel my time is near, and I've never been with a man before. Apply the sacred ointment, Popo.
Oh, yes, Kami.
Yes, right there. Yeah, oh, that feels so good, Mr. Popo.
I do my best, but Mr. Popo does not fuck.
You must, Popo. It is for me.
Whoa! What's wrong?
Well, nothing, Yamcha. It's nothing. Mr. Popo and I have a special relationship. Oh, my Popo knows how to handle balls. He collected all the balls last time.
No way! Let me have some of that.
It's my ointment. I need it. I need it for Piccolo.
Kami, what's going on here?
I had to use the sacred ointment.
Apply the sacred ointment on me.
No way! I need some.
Bend over, Yamcha.
No! That can't be! Ah!
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, more of that.
No!
Bend over further, Yamcha.
It can't
Stop it! Bulma! Bulma! Think of Bulma. I must think of Bulma. No. Release yourself, Yamcha. It is the right thing to do. Popo, tell him.
Yes, it is true. Kami does not lie. He likes big butts. He cannot lie.
Wow! No way! You're right! It feels pretty good. Why don't you try, Mr. Popo?
Okay. No. Ooh. 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 I need some more sacred ointment, Kami.
I'm afraid we've run out. The only ointment left is at Korin's tower.
Oh, guys, what the hell's happening here? Let me read your mind. Oh, Jesus Christ. You've been butt-fucking again, haven't you?
It's just the way. The way. You know that Nail is part of me now. Refused. He said he'd like me inside. And I said no, and then he entered me. And I'm much stronger now. And I'm willing to admit it.
Yes, I remember when you were inside me. It was a feeling like I'd never had, Piccolo.
But what about me, Kami?
There's always time for us, Popo. You're my indentured servant forever.
Am I ever going to get paid?
You're paid in flowers and in love, which you lack, Mr. Popo. Let me show you what love is about.
You're right, Kami. It feels so good.
Now, on. Guru, can you hear me?
Yes, my children.
Tell them what love is about.
Well, as I am the father of all Nammers, I believe that sharing is important. Remember Dende?
Oh yes, I remember Dende. Quite a cute little Namek, wasn't he?
Oh yes, I stumped him.
You what?
I stumped him. I had him many times.
No way!
Quiet, Yamcha. Your time is next. I have a special gift for you.
What is it, Guru? You can't die!
I won't die before I give you this gift. Now, bend over, Yamcha.
I don't know. Something's not right here. I feel so strange.
This is a power that comes only from inside and can only be given from the rear.
You're right. I feel so much stronger. I feel like I could kick some ass now.
Yes, but be careful. You may be sore for a while.
So after watching those clips, you're probably thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Like, what is this? You're probably disgusted. You probably want to click off the video for listening to that. But don't. Just wait. Listen to what I got to say, because there's more to this than meets the eye. There's a lot more. And you probably didn't figure it out. Some of you probably did. But a couple of those clips, there was like some things, okay, you can get away with it. Like, it's not even that heavy. There's some stuff from Mr. Satan where he was like, look at this. And then some other stuff, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to go into too much detail. And some of this stuff, you could tell it was like, oh, them just messing around in the booth. You know what I mean? Because there was a clip from Krillin, I think it was, and after he went on this whole dialogue about how Android 18 is a bee and he takes care of her, gives her everything she wants and stuff like that, he says, I guess a producer walks in or something, he says, oh, my bad, in the clip. And then the thing with Chi-Chi, it sounded like she was just in the booth, messed up a line and started playing around. But then you have this thing, this 4-minute like yaoi Dragon Ball Z porn rape thing, like just homophobic thing that goes on, and you can tell that this was worked on. Like, it doesn't sound like he just went in there, the voices of Yamcha and the voices of, who was it, Yamcha, Piccolo, Mr. Popo, and a bunch of other characters. And one, it was racist. Two, it was very like weird, and there were some racist comments in there. I don't know if you heard them about Mr. Popo, something where they called him a slave like that. But it was a production. Like, it was a full production. You can't tell me that Chris Sabat and the rest of these people, they went in there and they just played around in the booth and made that. No, this had sound effects. This had background music. This had, like, everything. And it's not like he just went in the studio and started switching up voices and switching up voices. You do it like that. No, this was cut. This was edited. And you can tell it was edited. So, like, who put this together? Who actually passed this? What sound guy actually went into the studio and was like, oh, listen to this. They're talking about some yaoi Dragon Ball Z porn. Let's just edit this. Let's put some sound effects on it. Let's send it to a sound guy. Let's send it to an editor so he can edit and chop up so the voices come in perfectly. This was a full production. And why would Funimation let this happen? So I believe everyone who worked on this is just going to get, like, gone. And I've seen some stuff. Not many of the voice actors have spoken on already. Like the voice of Yamcha and the voice of, who else was in it? Yamcha, Piccolo, Tien, they haven't spoken on it yet. Like, I checked Twitter, none of them. Maybe it'll change. Maybe they'll bring out something like, oh, this wasn't us. Lie. Just lie. Because, come on, no, you know what? Don't even lie. Don't even try to deny it because you got caught. These are like official leaks. So I don't know what's going to happen with Funimation. I hope that they get what they deserve because there was some real homophobic things in there. Like, there's this one scene of Goku, you probably just heard it in the clips I played, where he was dropping like F word, you know, but we're not going to get into that. But he was saying that a lot, and it's like, you're done, dude. You're done. There's nothing you could do. The LGBT community is going to eat this up. The anime community is going to eat this up. Reviewers are going to be, there's going to be news videos just like this one, just to make sure no one gets away with it. And hopefully my boy Vic can get some redemption and we will see him at cons again. And we'll see, you know, it's crazy. I literally just saw Chris Sabat like at SuperCon, like what, a month and a half ago or 2 months ago. I just saw him. And now next time I see him, I'm going to be like, yeah, dude, you're weird, you're different. So hopefully we see some redemption. Hopefully these actors get what they deserve because this has ruined like Funimation for a lot of people. And now see, and I feel bad because now the people who watch dub and have like been saying, oh, Funimation's the best and I have a Funimation subscription, they're going to get dragged by me now. And I don't want to have to drag them like that. Like, I don't want to have to go to my friends who I know have Funimation subscriptions and watch the Dragon Ball series in dub all the time and be like, yeah, you're really watching that? Like, I don't want to have to do that to them. Like, that's not fair that they just gave me so much fuel to win my argument that sub is better than dub. I can't understand why they just did that to us. So I hope they get redemption. I hope these voice actors get what they deserve. I hope we see Vic. And I want you guys to tell me what you think about this. All the videos I've seen on this and stuff, I'm going to post in the description below. All the audio clips, if you want to see them, they're going to be in the description below. If you don't want to hear the audio clips, the timestamps in there. And I'll post the Twitter feeds and stuff just so you guys can follow up with the story and see what happens. And I'm definitely going to do another video on what actually happens to the scenario. If like Funimation releases a statement, I'll put a video on that. If the voice actors start talking, I'll gather something for you guys. I got you guys. This story isn't just gonna get dropped off. Hope you guys enjoyed. One thing, shout out to why am I shouting someone out? But shout out to Chibi Reviews and shout out to Forever World for like helping me with this video. And like I went through their stuff, information. I got this stuff from Chibi's Twitter, like the audio clips. So hope you guys enjoy. And with that being said, have a good day and peace.